Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. This is Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So, today we're talking Love and Marriage Huntsville. Today we are talking more fallout from Martel and Melody Cherie being on vacation together with the children. And of course, Tank accidentally, well, I think he purposely got on live to, show his parents that they were in the same place, in the same house, in the same vicinity of each other, within the 6 feet social distancing and everything else. Wanted to go viral, and it did. And I think it's strategic, you guys, because why is Carlos King, posting away and doing all of these things on social media, you guys? See, I think some of you thought that Carlos King's favorites are the Scots and the Bestmore crew, but I actually think his favorite is Martel Holt above anybody else. Is above anybody else. It's Martel Holt, and then when he's with Melody, him and Melody, right? But I think what this is, I know there was like a private brunch or what have you. I can't read anything into anything, you guys. I can't read anything into anything because here's the thing. I think it's strategic. I think it is about business. I think it's a money grab. I think Melody Cherie wants to save this show. I think Melody Cherie got, wind of the fact that they were trying to do a Mariah Huck on her. And those of you who do not know who Mariah Huck she is a black woman, and in Atlanta she created for Bravo a TV show called Married to Medicine. So it was, black doctors, and either their husband was the doctor or their wife was the doctor, and it was like a similar to a Real Housewives setup, but you see them at work with the patients. You see when there's conflict, they do the cast trips, this and that. Well, nonetheless, there was an issue because Mariah had put everybody together, right? She knew some of the couples personally because some of them used to be her OB and everything else. And so once the show took off, they started to turn on her. And they didn't like the fact that she was getting, the producer check versus the cast member check as well. And they felt that she overstayed her welcome, and basically they iced her out, you guys. They iced her out. I think production helped them and helped them get rid of her. And so then what ended up happening, because there was a time where she wasn't getting paid the credit she should have been given for the show, because they were also creating spin-offs off of it too. And so ultimately she had to sue Bravo and I believe it's Prayers of Pop. I want to say that's the production company for Married to Medicine. But nonetheless, she's no longer on the show, you guys. It's been a few years now, and she's no longer on the show. And I don't want that to happen to Melody Cherie, you guys. I don't want that to happen to Melody Cherie, because I saw through what was happening this season when the Scots went on that press tour before the season even began, saying, you may not like me, but Mel this and Mel that and blah, 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 blah. And I already knew, I was like, okay, here's some deflection. Here's no accountability. It sounds like it's going to be a hot mess of a season. And right off the bat, right off the first episode, we're barely seeing Mel, you guys. We're either seeing Mel throughout the season, either in like within the first couple of scenes or in the last couple of scenes of an episode, with the exception of her skincare line launch party, and with the exception of the event that she had at her house, you guys. I believe it was like the Christmas slumber party or sleepover, what have you. But I think they see the backlash. I think they see how frustrated fans are with the direction of the show and the ratchetness the show is getting, how it's hit Love and Hip Hop levels that I never thought would take the place of this show. And I think this was strategic, to say, hey, if you're trying to push me out of my own show, you're going to have to try a little bit harder. So I think whatever storyline this is, I do not read anything into it. But some of you, for some reason, are using this as an opportunity to go after Melody Cherie. Some of you are using this as an opportunity to elevate Tisha for some reason over Melody Cherie and try to call Melody Cherie out her name and say that she's stupid and this and that when you do not have all the facts. You do not have all of the facts. And by the way, the rest of the cast is also on vacation at the same location as the Holts, you guys. So there is that, but it's like, again, it's the overreaction, it's the obsession with Melody Cherie and what she's doing and who she's doing it with and whether or not are they or aren't they, and it's like everybody's obsessed. And furthermore, you're obsessed with her personal life. You're obsessed with her personal life. You're obsessed if she's back with Martel. You're obsessed if they're sleeping together on this family vacay. Like, you guys are going all out. You guys are going all out because you want to pick at something to try to tear Mel down again, you guys. You want to pick at something to tear Mel down again so that you can judge her. And it's not okay. It's not okay. There are plenty of divorced couples or couples who are no longer together that share children that do this all the time, that have, when it's the holidays, maybe they do like a combined trip of some sort, or when it's birthdays or special events and things of that nature, they just decide, okay, hey, let's just all, be together for the kids for this. Let's not do separate birthday celebrations. Let's not do separate holiday separations. Let's just all do it together. That way we see everybody and everything's all good. There are some mature adults who can conduct themselves this way, right? And considering how recent Melody Cherie made the decision to start filming with Martel Holt again, I do not believe that this is anything more than a business move, you guys. And to get the ratings back up for Love and Marriage Huntsville, whether this is going to air in the second half of this season or it will air in season 5 if the show gets renewed. So, but I think it's strategic in that Melody and even Martel see the backlash that this season has got by focusing on the Scotts and focusing on the wrong things and the shoes out of the box and 9 arrests is not moving the needle with the public. So there you have it. Let me know your guys' thoughts. What do you think of this private chef brunch? What do you think of the true nature of Melody Cherie and Martel now filming together again? Like I said, for me, I think it's strategic to bring the show back to dominance, you guys. I think it's to bring the show back to what the ratings hit that it was, and to keep it a buck with you guys, whether you like the Holts or not, they have been the main ones carrying the show on their backs for the past couple of years. Like, it is what it is. They're the reason that 1 million viewers tuned in, you guys, for the highest rated episode. So there is that. So I totally understand as to why they would band together and say, you know what? And I hope Melody Cherie laid down the law and said, hey, if I'm going to be filming with you again, you're not going to be doing X, Y, and Z on camera no more. You're not going to be disrespecting me. You're not going to be calling me a hoe. You're not going to be saying I did this with this dude or whatever. You're not going to be doing any of that, or I'll cut this off right here. So I'm hoping Mel set those boundaries so that they could really focus on filming, and putting together a good storyline for the public, a good co-parenting storyline to where people can see them actually trying to, get along for the sake of the children and not read into it and not think of this as like, oh, they're about to get back together and this and that. And everybody's mind's going wild. Until we have official confirmation, I just think it's for the show, you guys. I think it is just to save the show from cancellation. That's all I think. So there is that, because there was no petitions ever, for, Melody Cherie to be off the show or arrest records for Melody Cherie. So this is definitely a business move. So finally, for the final time, so there is that. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.